Barbell rows are an excellent exercise at developing the back. So when I do them, I, obviously grab the bar with a double overhand grip, stance roughly that of my deadlift, and I'm slightly leaning forward, sort of at, 45 degrees with a slight bend in the knees. Now, the goal with a barbell row, you want to row the bar in towards your stomach, and you're trying to row the weight up, but instead of pulling, from your hands, you're concentrating on pulling from your elbows. So you're trying to pull your elbows up, sort of behind you. You'll find that will give you greater, lat and back activation. It'll also make the movement hit, your target area I'm going to say far more concentrated with what you're trying to do. But if you're just aimlessly rowing, a lot of the time people start pulling with their biceps and they're initiating the row movement with their bicep, and that's not ideal because they'll give out, long before your back. But if you're concentrating on rowing from, your elbow joint and just rowing up towards the ceiling, you're going to find that the lats take over as well as the rest of your upper and mid back. And that's going to allow you to, one, get more reps, two, use a heavier weight, but three, get stronger and have better development long term. When I play around with rows, I'm just, for this video, it's a lightweight. I'm just going high reps. Typically, I just stick to what I've put in the general template program, 3 to 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Depending on, how heavy you're deadlifting, if deadlifts are really heavy, you're going to probably want to row with a dumbbell instead. But, if your deadlifts are on the lighter side and you're not, trying to peak them and the rest of it, you'll find the barbell row will work quite well because your lower back won't give out. If you're deadlifting really heavy, you're going to find that there's going to be a lot of lower back tax, especially coupled with, heavy squats in general. So just keep that in mind. And like anything, if you need to drop the weight, but just go higher rep and really concentrate on the movement. You might slow the movement down. You might hold it for a pause at the top of the movement. Even if it's at, 10 to 12 reps, you can just use a lighter weight and really dial in and hone in on the form. For me, I'm a big believer in just getting the movement right so you can feel what is working, and you can always then go heavier, later on. But the goal is, to work the target tissues you're after. And after you've done that, then sure, if you want, go a little bit heavier on your rows. But try not cheat your rows, try not swing around. You just really want to focus on rowing the weight up correctly because that's what's going to give you the development and strength that you're after. If you have any other questions, about rowing, comment below and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, have a great day wherever you are.